97. Can't quite see the number through the dust. That might be the 97 or the 95 of Colin Bender from Mesa, Arizona.
95 is the call.
Around in turns 3 and 4. Brings out caution number 1. So Bender Racing number 95. Very beautifully prepared machine. Gets it wrong in turns 3 and 4.
Yeah, these guys from Arizona come up with some nice looking rides.
As you can hear the distinct difference in engine from Brandon Priest from Mesa, Arizona, running in the number 3 spot, the 4th. That is the 4th position. A very unique sounding engine in that number 52.
Yeah, it's got a very deep sound to it compared to the high winding motorcycle style motor or motorcycle sounding motor of Zach Forrester.
Zach Forrester, last time here, had some engine failures in that number 11. They got everything fixed up. That has to be a brand new bullet for the Nationals in that 11. Caden Cochran in the 23K still running second. That is your 2019 track champion. Caden Cochran, Hollywood J.D. Brown picked up an A main event victory this year and two A main event victories in 2019 in that 14 machine. That young man looking to pick up a win at the Bud Nationals in night number 1.
Yeah, J.D. Brown definitely looking for a guitar for that DirtDogwear.com machine, because he'd love to take a picture with that and send it back to his sponsor saying, look what I got.
Looks like there's a little bit of fluid down on the track. You can see the official waving them through it and getting them to spin their tires as they go through. So it looks like Jacob the Duke Carey going on the hook.
Yeah,
you can see
looks
on
like the gut spit out of that car.
You can see him down there on the apron of turns 3 and 4.
Looks like the rear end again on that, so it might have popped that rear end housing, so all that rear diff fluid pouring out on that backstretch. It's unfortunate for that young man.
And right now the bottom groove is the preferred line, so that could be a hindrance on that backstretch where all that fluid is on the track. So you can see the officials down there trying to get that worked in. As you can see, the 52 of Brandon Priest flying around the outside under caution conditions. Trying to keep that motor cleared out. We're going to cross them up on the back straightaway. We're going to get the lineup is correct. And we're going to have a Delaware restart once again. The leader out front all by himself. They will follow in side by side behind them. So your leader, Zach on the attack, Forrester in the 11 machine, will be out front all by himself. He can choose high or low. And that Cal Prime number 11 Yoshimura sponsored machine. They will fall in side by side behind. Caden Cochran choosing the bottom side for in the second position. You can see we're getting Jacob the Duke Carey pulled into the infield. We should get the one to go this time by. It'll be Zach Forrester, Caden Cochran, and J.D. Brown, row number 2. Row number 3 is Brandon Priest and Philip Barrows. Row number 4, the 78 of Roy Maynard Jr. and the 40X of Derek Rossi from Henderson, Nevada. We're going to take the 2 of Jacob Carey all the way off of the racing surface. Looks like the lineup is good. We'll get the one to go this time by. As you see our flag man, Jimmy the Shoe Irwin, give him the sign. One to go this time by. Zach Forrester, Caden Cochran, Hollywood, J.D. Brown, your top 3. Lights are going out. Green flag next time off of turn number 4. You can hear the sounds of the engines as they start to climb in RPM. Green flags in the air. We're underway once again with the Sling and Dirt Mod Light A main event. Down there on the bottom side of turns 1 and 2 goes Zach Forster, bringing the 23K of Caden Cochran with him. Now here comes the 52 of Brandon Priest running third. Good battle now between 4th, 5th, and 6th. All the way back 3 wide into turns number 3 and 4. Caution flag flies once again. Big time troubles in turn number 2. So caution flag flies again on lap number 7. Once again collected, and that is the 95 of Colin Binder from Mesa, Arizona. Also involved 2 other vehicles. That looks like that might be the 98. That looks like it's the 88 of Michael Fay from Phoenix, Arizona. Right there crossing the flag stand right now, involved in that incident in turn number 2. You still have 2 turned around. Troubles once again. We have our Golden Empire tow truck on his way over to see if we can get assistance with these 2 cars. As you can see them backing up, I believe, to the number 95 machine of Colin Binder from Mesa, Arizona. So tough luck on night number 1 for Colin Binder from Arizona, making the long haul. Seven laps into this one. It's been all of the 11 of Zach on the attack Forster. Caden Cochran right there, though. If anything should happen with the 11, or if he should bobble just a bit, Caden Cochran in that 23K is right there to capitalize. Hollywood J.D. Brown in that number 3 spot. Looks like our lineup is good. They should be crossing them up here shortly. We still have 1 car left on the track that needs to be removed. I can't quite see the number on that car, but it's still stuck down there on the bottom side of turn number 1. The track conditions are still prime here at the Bakersfield Speedway. You can see a little bit of dust on the track through the center of the track, but up high and down low. Very racy racing surface. Should make for some very, very interesting racing coming into the final laps of this one. 13 laps remaining. Next out will be our Hobby Stock 30-lap A main event. And it'll be a stout front row in your next A main as Kevin Irwin drew the pole and Tyler Banisher outside row number 1. But in this one right now, it's still Zach Forster trying to overcome the kid that won the championship, the 23K of Caden Cochran. Looks like we've got that car on the hook and able to leave the racing surface. Still trying to get a number on that for y'all. I believe that's the 94 of Brandy Mayers, also of Mesa, Arizona. So she'll have to try her luck tomorrow night at night number 2 for the Mod Lights, as they are running 2 nights. 2 full shows for the Mod Lights here for the 34th Big Budweiser Nationals. Lights are out. Green flag this time off of turn number 4. It's the 11 of Zach on the attack Forster. Caden Cochran running second. Chooses the inside. Outside is that 52 of Brendan Priest. Green flags in the air. We're underway once again with the Sling and Dirt Mod Light A main event. Down to the bottom goes the 11 once again of Zach Forrester. Brings the 23K of Caden Cochran with him. Hollywood J.D. Brown on the bottom side of that, number 52. The 52 of Brandon Priest up on the high side. Tries his luck on the high side. Gets around J.D. Brown for the number 3 spot. Back to the bottom he goes. Hollywood J.D. Brown able to edge him out just a bit and get that preferred line. Side by side down the back straightaway. Up goes high again, goes Priest. Down low goes Brown. Leading lap number 9. Give it to the 11 of Zach Forrester.
Zach Forrester is still your leader. Caden Cochran in second. J.D. Brown in third. And then you've got a battle for fourth right now with a couple Arizona cars. But, man, everybody hugging the gutter except for that Brown 52 car. And he gets lost in the dust a little bit coming around, so it's hard to see where he pops out, and then all of a sudden, there he is again.
Halfway through this one, 10 laps down, 10 laps remaining for your leader, Zach Forrester. Led every single lap so far in this A main event. Down to the bottom he goes once again in turns 1 and 2. So does the 23K of Caden Cochran. Your top 7 all down on the bottom catfishing. Right now it is followed. We got one around in turns 3 and 4.
Right in front of the leader.
That looks like that is the 48 of Lewis. The caution flag will fly as he is unable to clear himself from that position on the bottom side of turns 3 and 4. So Colby Lewis in the 48 around on the apex of 3 and 4, down on the apron.
He's able to get that car back under power, back on the track.
That caution comes out on lap number 12. Still 8 laps remaining for this A main event. So interesting thing here tonight. Something very different. We're getting some Santa Ana winds. So the winds are actually coming from the south and blowing towards the north. And unfortunately for our fans, the wind normally blows from the north to the south, blowing all the dust away for their viewing pleasure. So a little bit tough here tonight. But right now it is great racing action on the track.
Yeah, and it's weird because normally we get it from the coast coming through when we get the cooler airs. But this one we're coming from the south and the southeast, and it's blowing in, and it's cooler, which is definitely not normal out here.
So it looks like they're getting everything sorted out on the track. Looks like the lineup is good. We're going to get everything crossed up once again. A little bit different look this time in the second row. Now it's outside row number 2 is the 14 of Hollywood J.D. Brown. As the 52 of Brandon Priest was trying to make something happen up on the high side, but he just ended up falling back 2 positions, losing one to J.D. Brown and the 28 of Barrows. Philip Barrows from Moore Park started inside row number 6 in the 11th position and now running in that top 5. So it looks like the lineup is good. We should get the 1 to go this time by, as we do. So Jimmy Irwin showing him the sign, 1 to go. Lights will go out. Green flag next time off of turn number 4. 8 laps is the distance. 8 laps will put us to the 20 for this A main. It's been all Zach Forrester and that Joker chassis up front. Been down on the bottom side around the whole 1/3 clay oval here at the Bakersfield Speedway. Lights are out. Green flag this time. We go green. Once again, Zach Forrester down on the bottom side. He goes down to the bottom in turns 1 and 2. Brings Caden Cochran with him. Now we got a move from Barrows, getting underneath Hollywood J.D. Brown for that number 3 spot. Once again now, J.D. Brown under attack from the 52 of Priest.
Yeah, a couple cars get together and bounce around in the back there. That's the 24 of Kenny Cochran and the 40 machine.
40X of Derek Rossi. They get together, but they're able to keep those cars going, so the caution flag does not come out. This time by, they will be completing lap number 14.
J.D. Brown got the unfortunate end of the stick on that restart. got up just a little bit off of that gutter, and in doing so, lost a couple cars. We've got a caution.
Caution flag flies once again for the